Oh, we're just in here now.
Wait, you took us away so we could solve the puzzle room for you, you fucking lazy hack? Junpei, what are you doing? We've searched the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. In fact, don't you think it would be wise to investigate the captain's quarters?
You know what would be real funny about that, Ace? We were doing that just fine until you bursted into our conversation and told us to leave the captain's quarters to come with you into the fucking AV room.
Well, what's happening here is I accidentally clicked on the room that we came from, as opposed to the. I was trying to just be smarmy and just go straight back to Clover, but I clicked on the, but I accidentally went backwards. And
I'm saying
instead
him
she's
even,
just talking too much.
Him even saying that is just mind-boggling.
There we go. I'm back in here now. All right, back to fully exploring this room. We looked at the 0 things. There's an E on the screen.
Click the text, the big long list of text.
Hang on a second. Hey, isn't the door on that screen the one right behind us? You're right. So whatever that camera sees is sent to this screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? Huh. So if we're not, that's rough. If we're not recording, then we can't tell what the previously entered code was necessarily. This is one of those things that switches what's on the screen. Let's see what happens if I flip one of these switches. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. Well, it's broken forever.
Well, good job.
There's nothing on the monitor. There's clearly text on the monitor. Just static? No, that's clearly text.
Oh, they wanted it to look like static, so they just put text and then made it really small.
So that maybe it looked like static on the DS, but on this PC screen we can clearly make out that that's words. We can't make out any of the words, but it's clearly words.
It's literally just the ending.
It's left just. You zoom in on it, it's the ending twist. Yeah, it's left justified and double spaced, and you can see spaces between the words and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird. Yeah, why
What's that? Wait, what is that right next to it? It's a big ass fucking thing on the ground. No.
Oh, sorry. I think it's probably used to be a door. Nobody's going through it as long as this metal plate's here, though. Well, even without the metal plate, the desk's in the way.
Down and to the left? Yeah.
Think I tried that? No. They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. Oh, because there's no power wired in here, apparently. Except there's lights on. Wait, what? Anyway. Window?
This is all we can do.
I think that is it, actually, yeah. So all that there was to find was that there was... Wait, Oh, we found the music box.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we found so far. So now we need to find something that'll take the music box apart. And that's it. Alright, so back in here. What are you? What are you?
A set of tools that you can use to take the metal...
Small screwdrivers with which to combine with this thing to do the thing. Alright, this screwdriver ought to make short work of this music box. Ba-da-da-dum. That's
oh, sorry. It looks to be a cylinder for a music box. There are a number of pins and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. I wonder what machine that goes into that's on the left side of us.
What's that? Ink.
Oh no, combine the cylinder with ink.
There's nothing in the drawer anymore. Do you think we should try combining those? It's like print. I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder. He has like no idea what his plan is.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna print it. We're gonna print Morse code.
Yeah.
That's why there's, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna print Morse code.
That's why there's little dips and then there's the dashes, because that's Morse code. And we're gonna print it out. Alright.
That was quick.
On that, maybe?
No, you need to roll it out on something first.
Hey Ace, look! It's a model of a steam train. What?
What kind of idiot are you, Junpei? It's obviously a transcriber.
Junpei.
You stupid.
Oh, you... Junpei, you dog.
What, you never seen a... How on earth did you arrive to that conclusion? So open the drawer. It looks as though the drawer is the only thing that's locked.
I don't see a keyhole though, because we have to type the Morse code in.
An electric shock, perhaps?
Lock.
Oh, electric lock, perhaps? Take a look at the left side of the drawer.
Yeah, there are some cables running over there. That must mean...
Oh,
We need to
okay.
do the correct Morse
Yeah.
code, and then it opens.
So we need to find...
Boop, boop. Is that an explanation of Morse code? Hey, what's this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it.
Perfect.
Oh, we're gonna print on it. We already had paper.
So combine... Yeah, but we didn't have blank paper. We had lined paper.
Who cares?
Combine that with
we
the-
already had paper.
Well, what are you doing? Combine it.
We've established that we have an infinite supply of paper. Now I just gotta roll the cylinder across the piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink should... Ba-da-da-da, Morse code chart. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully I just type it into this thing by, like, equipping it or something. There's a pair of headphones in the desk.
So we can just back out.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen. I hope. Alright, let's give this a shot.
Excuse me? Wait, excuse me? Are you supposed to do this yourself? Cause what inputs?
We'll figure it out.
A?
Let's see, I think that's those are dots and pauses, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
So press the thing. Press the thing.
Oh, this. Yeah.
Now hold it.
Oh, you hold it. I thought those were pauses. Whoops.
They are pauses. Pause. Oh, you have to hold it to pause.
Oh. Learning things. This is fine. We did it. That was easy. That's the last one, and... Yes!
Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer.
These puzzles seem kind of slight, but they'd be the coolest thing ever if they were in an escape room.
Yeah.
Like that, these kind of tricks would be really cool in an escape room.
These would
There'd
be-
usually be more than one puzzle in the room.
Yeah.
Looks like there's something on the cover. A-L-L-I-C-E.
Alice.
All ice. From earlier, all ice, remember?
Yeah.
All ice. Alice. Does this mean...
The mummy.
What the hell is this?
We just jumped straight to hieroglyphics. I wasn't ready for that. Alright, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, there's only one thing to do there, Keith. We need to get our hands on a mummy who can decipher it for us.
We need to read...
We also have to hope that you can speak English. Really have to hope that you can speak English.
Yeah. We need to resurrect King Tut in order to translate.
Ugh, what a terrible king to resurrect. Anyone else.
Sickly child?
Yeah, at least get like Ramses or something. Shit. Grabbing Tut. The worst option possible.
We'll just have it translated by Gordon Ramsay.
That's like you wanted to resurrect a warrior from Sparta and you resurrect the hunchback. It's like,
The one character.
yeah, the one shitty fucking soldier.
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
What the hell? Whoa,
Not.
things like that. Huh? What's this? Oh, a key card.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Something's written on the bottom.
That's maybe Uranus' symbol. It's not
Bottom
mine.
deck library. This must be the key to the library, then.
So it would seem.
Wait, what?
Bottom
Wait,
deck.
hold on, what?
Library.
What?
I don't remember a library.
Yeah, huh?
You do?
Yeah, the Forest of Knowledge riddle?
Oh, right.
The library.
Wait, did we actually go to the library?
No, we've never established that there was a library specifically, but we've already had a riddle about there being a library, and we immediately were like, that's a library,
I mean,
obviously.
I knew the
The
riddle.
Forest of Knowledge, or whatever it was called along those lines, was like clearly a library.
Well, I guess what I meant to say was, have we ever seen something that needed that card?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what I
think
was
so.
saying. Like, what? They're all.
But like we have maps, so we'll just be able to find it in no
well, it says
time.
bottom deck library.
Yeah, so we already
So-
know to check the bottom deck, and then we'll know how to find it because we have a
Yeah.
map of it already.
Oh. 7 said something like...
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic.
Forest of Knowledge, that's what they called it.
Could beneath the navel mean the bottom deck, and the forest of knowledge is the library? Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh, okay?
The
Thanks for
Egyptian
panning.
priestess and Ice 9. Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster? They called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice. And she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordain.
I feel like going from Alice to All Ice is easier than going from All Ice to Alice. Like, how do you start with the name All Ice?
Yeah.
According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
A game theory.
God damn it.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS?
You're a
Cass.
Cass.
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals.
I'm probably gonna just assume it's fake because we looked up Ice 9 and it was invented by an author. I looked it up and Ice 9 was invented by Kurt Vonnegut or something. He's the guy that wrote Slaughterhouse-5. He wrote another book called Cat's Cradle where he invented the concept of Ice 9, which was an ice that that only thaws at really high temperatures and stuff. So as far as I can tell, based on that article, Ice 9's not a real thing. So this probably isn't either, but that's fine. That's just the world's.
Come on.
That's just the world's contained mythology.
I need to finish writing down this important relative true ending information. Could you please continue? Clearly, this man is giving us the.
What you don't know is
the key
that
to mystery.
Andrew's actually writing on this giant scroll next to us.
Yeah.
And he's just got this crank wheel that slowly rotates this infinite paper, so he can
Basically.
keep going.
I write it in hieroglyphics, though.
Yeah, that's really a problem. He never learned English.
Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form.
Whenever I get a sentence like this, I'm usually used to hearing someone say tachyon beam somewhere in the middle.
It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, like
Well, there are
cryostasis.
obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation, cryogenic freezing? It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that CAS thing?
What if Alice has a face hugger inside it? I mean, chest burster.
Worth the risk.
Don't wake it up. Bad things happen.
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility.
No, it's literally like 0.
If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and CAS were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
What, like fucking aliens did it?
Yeah,
the technology necessary
It
to
would
freeze
basically have to be aliens, because that was like Egypt era.
Yeah, like the necessary equipment to freeze a...
Zero's an alien. One of these characters is wearing a mask. Yeah, Southern Green's people.
He's just like, you figured me out, humans. Now you get to get off the ship. Goodbye. He's just like,
Your planet has passed the test.
yeah, like what? Okay.
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right?
In which temperature?
If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature,
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable.
96 degrees would be too low, right? Because they literally walked through the desert with her and she didn't melt. The desert. You're gonna tell me it didn't reach 100 degrees there? During the day? That was the whole point of June's story.
Yeah.
The whole point of June's story is like, wow, it wouldn't even melt in the middle of the desert during the heat. It's like, it'd have to be significantly higher than that, likely, and which is kind of possible because, like, when I looked up the Kurt Vonneut's, or how, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, or I can't even imagine how to spell it right now in my head. I think his version of Ice 9 thawed at like somewhere closer to like 130 degrees Fahrenheit, which is way higher.
That's probably what they're basing it on.
Yeah, I don't know about 96, because June's story said desert, which sounds wrong.
Well, let's see here.
But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible.
How hot did you say? 98?
He said 96 degrees. I assume Fahrenheit, but we don't. He actually didn't say.
In Fahrenheit, that's 204. So that's not too. It's like what 50, like almost.
Oh,
like 70 off from what the original Ice 9 is.
You mean that you were assuming that?
Maybe it's just default to Celsius.
And you're translating to Fahrenheit to get that? Maybe. Yeah, he didn't say units.
In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter.
8, 11, yeah, they'd have 2.
Who else then could have done so?
Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, 7, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, 7, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those 3 to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
No. Well, not to mention all the puzzles in the way.
Yeah, not only are the puzzles not solved, but also you can't get back out once the door opens.
Yeah, so it has to be somebody that just magically has access to some sort of room, like they can just come in here somehow. Because like none of the cast could do this because they couldn't get back out the door once they opened it. It would have been vacant, but also they would have been pre-solving all the puzzles so that nobody else has to solve them anymore.
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, it'd have to just be some person who can just walk in here, or just happened already in the past. Because who knows how long he's been dead here. Although he's apparently splattering blood, just judging by the watch, but that could be an art error. That could be an art error.
Yeah.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time?
This is where we get a little frustrated, because earlier on I floated the idea, like, it'd be very frustrating if it turns out that none of the people in the crew were the killer. I was like, maybe it was Snake, I guess. But now it's like, we're pointing at the idea that the killer isn't even one of the 9, so which kind of, like, subverts the mystery on some level in a frustrating way.
A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
I mean, if she's the killer, then her location doesn't matter. This whole... It wouldn't matter that she's, like, supposedly behind the library because she's just walking around.
Maybe she put herself back on ice.
Just for no reason. I guess it'd be where her coffin is, which might be useful.
She's just like, I gotta chill.
Chill out.
Chill out.
All ice. Alice. Is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge.
Just call it a library.
Mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge?
Just call it a library.
It says library on the card, man.
Jesus.
Anyway, Whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later.
Oh, look at that.
What is that?
What's on the file screen exactly? Oops. No. File. File. All the pages are filled with hieroglyphics. Okay, so it's not... That's it.
Great.
That's it. A unique key.
Huh.
Oh, I can use that to power up the weird code door.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anywhere else that a unique key would go to.
It weirdly looks like it's supposed to go into one of those, like microfilm things you look through as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like those weird goggle things that are like red, and you'd get them at like a theme park and stuff.
Or it's a very shitty way to look at a solar eclipse.
Yeah. Leather case. It isn't metal. Also, it's your line.
Oh.
My guess would be ceramic.
Yeah, whatever.
Junpei, have you found a keyhole that might fit it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I have. What a coincidence.
Well, that was... I'm glad we came to this room.
Oh, that was you. Hey, Ace, look! It's a monkey with glasses!
Go.
You don't want to read lines anymore?
He said the exact same thing when you clicked it before, and
Yeah.
Junpei was like, it looks like a locomotive.
Why are you an idiot, Junpei? What's wrong with you?
Clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. Little surprise that the time is wrong then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. Look at this face.
That intensity.
This is like
has
a really...
never matched since like a later Final Fantasy.
He doesn't even have pupils anymore.
I know, they're gone. Yeah.
He
I know,
just, like-
man.
This looks like an angry face.
It's like, that wasn't a joke. That part where I... that thing that didn't sound even like the joke at all. It's weird. Is
So
that
I
a
guess-
translation problem too?
I don't know.
Can never tell.
What are those?
What are those? It's an old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here.
Oh.
You're not even gonna look closer at it? It might be a puzzle? No? It has like levers and shit? Just gonna fucking move on, huh? It's an old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works.
Alright, let's get out of
You
here.
were
then.
so confident to just press buttons like the last 4 times.
Yeah, seriously.
But no, this one's not a puzzle mechanic, and we know that magically. Alright, let's plug you in. The display is dark. I guess the power isn't on. The control panel for the electronic lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole at the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier. Sweet! Just had to put the key in. Now it's on. Junpei, look! There's a minus sign on the screen. There's like 8 of them. Oh, there I am. He said that. That probably means we gotta put in 8 digits. You think you can figure it out? Do you think you guys could do anything? Because I'm just doing everything.
So, give me a second,
look at
and
the
I'll
num-
do this for you.
Have we encountered...
Yes, we have.
What do you have in mind? I've been stuck in storyland for a while, and I'm trying to think of puzzle mechanics. Why is there a screen? That's the weirdest part. Why is it being filmed? Recent files, ship log. We use that. Creepy mannequins. Alice. Oh, the numerical chart. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to find an 8-digit number that's translated from the numerical code. What was the keyword we encountered, though? Do you remember? 0?
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, which sucks, because now I gotta figure out what Z is.
How many letters in the alphabet again? 23? 28?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think it's... It's 23 or 24.
Shit.
It
see.
is 26.
There's 26 letters, so 26
So it'd be 25.
would be 25.
Or wait, 27. Right? No,
got-
wait.
Do we need to write it down?
I'm sorry. What? So A is 10?
Let's see. In this system, they say that
Yeah, that
10
A.
in base 10 is written as A.
Yeah.
So,
So A
10
is
is
10.
A. Okay.
So it would just be 26?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Or no, it would be
36.
36?
20, 21, 22. There's 26 letters, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
26.
It would be 36, right?
It'd be... To get to the number...
It's just the full letter plus 10. Because we're skipping 10.
You take the letter number and you do -1 plus 10. Like, to make A, which is the first letter, 10, you do -1 then plus 10. -1 to 0 plus 10 to get to 10.
Okay.
And that goes for all the letters all the way through. So letter 26 would be 25 plus 10, 35.
Oh, 35.
So
okay.
Z is 35. E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 14.
Or 14.
E is 14. R is what letters? Jesus Christ. Counting to R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
count
6.
backwards.
Not
26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
22 from what?
It's 22. R.
But you count from V, which isn't the last
I counted
letter.
from V.
That's,
Fuck.
that's why I was counting from the beginning, because they're all. I can do it visibly with my eyes, because I don't have any scratch paper or
26,
anything.
25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
17?
Yeah.
Is R?
Yep.
Out of the 26 letters, right?
Yes.
So it's 26 is the number then.
Okay.
Because -1 plus 10.
Wait, I'm sorry. I should be writing these down. So what's
Yeah,
the...
we've written down none of these, so now we've made no progress.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to also figure this out.
We were
in my
not
head.
prepared to actually solve a puzzle. Because we haven't ever had...
I don't fucking
We like never
goddamn-
have puzzles. No, I'm just joking about the game.
No, I know.
'cause,
I'm just saying it's
we
so
almost never have
frustrating.
puzzles.
35 is the first one. You said 14 was the
1,
second
2, 3,
one.
4, 5. Yeah, 14 is the second one.
And then this one was 26.
You said it was 17? You said the 17th letter?
Yeah.
So it's 26.
Okay. So
Then O is 1, 2, 3 less, so it's 23.
23. All right.
We'll just try that, and then we'll correct it as we go.
There you go.
Alright, so what are the numbers?
It is 35.
Shit.
God damn it.
Shut up, we know how calculators work.
So 35,
35,
14,
14,
26,
26,
23.
23.
Is that good or bad?
Probably bad.
Can you back out?
35, 26. I mean, we just need to write it down, basically, and then we can
That's what
solve
I did.
it.
35.
Well, I mean, we need
14.
to write down the actual values of all the letters. And then this is done quickly.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. You just have like a scratch paper, I can just do this in like a minute.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do it in my head and crap. Alrighty now, I've done the math. I've written down on paper 0 through 9, then
Whoa.
the alphabet, and then all the numbers with 10 through 35. So just hopefully right. If it's wrong, it's probably off by like 1 for all of them. So.
Wait, do they have a...
What?
Oh, they do.
What are you doing?
Why don't you just put 8 zeros?
What? Oh my god, the answer's 0.
It's a 0.
How did you know?
Why did you press C?
Shit. That's why there's a tutorial. What if that was the answer?
I would be actually upset.
No, I'd actually be kind of happy. Like, you can fucking fake it out. So that's Z. It's E. It's 27 is R. And then O is 24, I believe. I don't know what we wrote last time, but hopefully this is correct this time. And we took a long enough break to get food that I don't remember what we typed in last time, so fuck it. Hello. Oh, it's that one. Alright. We just fucked up at, I don't know, something.
Yatta!
I can't even identify what we went wrong on at this point, but there we go. Very straightforward, air quotes, puzzle. Because they gave us the answer over this being like, do this thing. Okay, like, fuck, I don't have paper. Let's do it in our heads. Fuck, we're wrong. All right, paper. And that was the process. Sarcastic old man spec. It's like episodes later, people don't remember it anymore. Yes, it worked. Good job, Junpei. That's still like a pose that works better in full frame.
Excellent. You seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei.
All right. Let's go.
Thanks you two bums who didn't do anything in this puzzle room.
Yeah. The only help they ever really helped with was Ace did the clock for us because apparently Junpei was too stupid to figure that out.
Yeah.
That's the one time that Ace helped. And Clover I don't think ever helped. She helped the meta-narrative.
She helped push a body.
She helped push the story. No, she didn't specifically did not help push the body.
Oh, right.
He's like, help me push the body. Okay, I'll do it myself.
Did we grab the hatchet, by the way? And the wrist and the number?
Yeah, we're not grabbing a hatchet. Although, to be fair, we don't think there's a... Well, no. I was about to say that we don't think that there's a killer on the loose because we found out that the one apparent murder never actually happened. Except then we're in we're in a room with another murderer. So we replaced the threat of Snake's murder with the threat of Old Man's murder. So there's still a murderer somewhere.
Yeah, but they left their hatchet, so
Yeah.
we should be safe.
Do they really think there's like emancipation grills or something? Which, by the way, I fucking called it a grill in that fucking episode everyone's quoting, and I'm like, God damn it.
Are they?
It's supposed to be a grid. Yeah. People liked Emancipation Grill, apparently, on the Titanic.
That would be a hilarious thing to see on Portal. A very sad thing,
it's
actually.
It's called a grid, though, so I fucked up.
Yeah, but if you put
it
like
is called a grid, right?
Yeah, it is a grid. If you try putting a hamburger on an Emancipation Grill, it just like gets disintegrated as the hamburger patty hits the thing.
It's the the day that In-N-Out went out of business.
It's just like you put a hamburger patty. It's like
they replaced all their equipment with Emancipation Grills.
Or that's a lot of girls that emancipate things.
This is a stupid conversation. Opening door. You found it.
Why is the camera there? Like, why is the camera there? Was it literally just so we weren't stupid enough to go like, why does it say 0?
All right, let's go.
Wait. Why was the camera there? Is it literally so they could... Was the camera literally just set up so they could have the word 0 and then a video pointing at the only combination lock in the room to make it abundantly clear that that was 0?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa. They don't expect you to think at all.
No, because it's a...
Whoa.
Keith, it's a visual novel. I don't know why people keep calling this a puzzle game. It's a visual novel.
I'm just confused because it's the only thing in the room. What else could you think the code goes into?
Clover.
Whoa. Clover? You just type it?
You just type it on Clover?
Yeah. You just pull on her little pom-pom balls on her hoodie and like do Morse code into that.
You just smack her face with her pom-poms in Morse code. It's like bap, 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 hold. Bap, bap, bap. Just like, why?
That's the next door. Wait, a piece of paper.
Wait, on the ground?
This is map of the ship's
Oh, okay.
interior for A-Deck.
I'm thinking like they're all running down the hallway and Junpei's like, oh shit, a piece of paper, and he stops and everybody just barrels over him. They're like, oh.
I found a map for this floor.
I see.
Oh.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I should keep this, though. Hey, where's Clover? Damn it, what the hell is she up to?
How do you lose people in a hallway?
Clover!
Huh?
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What the hell is that?
What?
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... a note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
Junpei, for the love of God, search bodies.
Wait, no. Ace, you're really good at it apparently. Could you please?
Yeah. He found notes on our body. Why can't he? Like, nobody else besides Clover will search the body? Alright, Dark, so we're gonna get another clue, like the one with the Forest of Knowledge, probably.
Or she's lying.
Maybe. Well, I mean, we're probably about to get it.
What the hell? Let me see it.
No, not right.
Or she's lying.
Hey, Clover! What are you two doing? Hurry up!
It's very hard to hear.
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later, all right?
I don't think Ace just gets mad.
No,
I'm pretty
it's...
sure he's just shouting because we're far away.
Also, it's not okay. You cannot do this right now. Like,
People need to stop withholding information constantly.
What the I just told you your brother died, and you've been hung up about it, and it would have been solved had we just talked it out.
Yeah.
So whatever you're holding on
So our
to...
solution is to withhold more information. Yay.
Basically,
Come on, we gotta hurry.
Well, it has to fit in her jacket pocket, so it's not a hatchet.
No, well, it probably is a note. She's just keeping.
No, I think she has the bracelet.
Oh, she totally has the bracelet.
Yeah.
Which everyone should have immediately thought to take, and no one did. Because I hate Junpei. He's infuriating as a character that is literally me.
Because you aren't him.
Yeah.
That's what's so annoying.
He's a protagonist you have no control over,
Yeah.
so you can think of a billion obvious smart things to do, and he'll never do any of them because you're not really him.
That's why visual novels are really hard for people to get into.
Yeah.
Because you have to sit there and be like, yeah, I guess I would react this way, or I wouldn't.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note.
No, she just took the whole captain.
What are you thinking?
Just the whole thing in there.
For crying out loud.
What?
The big stairs. So this is where it ends up.
Hey, we're back in the open area again. Neato.
Wait, this is where everybody died on the staircase.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be careful about where we
Just
go.
like it says on the map. Ace, did he head down?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
Oh.
Really?
Let's join them.
They're all corpses.